In this video, I'll share with you the best website I found to do your initial research in the crypto market. And one of the things that you'll find as you go out there and trade cryptos and as you start to invest in the crypto market is that having a couple go-to sites to do research is key. And this site here, coincheckup.com, is one of the best sites I found to start that initial research. For the longest time, I used CoinMarketCap. And the information there is good, but the information that you get here is much more exhaustive. And I'll actually go through some of that here in this video. I'll share some tips and advice and some things I really like about this website. Okay. So the first thing is that this is linked down below, and other tools that I use are linked down below. Now, the first thing I really like about this site is the dashboard gives you a good amount of information that you can customize. You'll see here we get the 1 hour movement all the way up to the 90-day movement, and we get the market cap, but we can customize this. We customize this layout. We can add the symbol, we can add the total supply, whatever we really want here to our actual overall table here. The other thing that you can do is you can filter coins. So I can go here and I can say, well, I want to see the fundamentals, or I want to filter on fundamentals, right? I can filter on the proprietary score that they have. So I'll go through that here in a second, but CoinCheckup has created a score to rate individual crypto assets. So it's a pretty interesting score. The other thing is you can update this or change this by market cap and other things that are around trading, okay? The other thing I really like about this site is if you go to the market tab, they already categorize the digital assets here. So this is something that I mentioned in my document, which is linked down below, which really you should look at this asset class and try to have a good rounded portfolio in these different asset classes within cryptocurrency, right? So for instance, you have the gaming section. So if we click on this, we'll get just the gaming focused assets, right? I can also go here and I can select the actual, let's say, blockchain as a service, for instance, and then we'll get those ones as well. So this gives you a good idea or a good overview so you can really look at an individual sector of the crypto market and see the competitors, see how maybe something you're invested in is comparing to other things, right? So if you have EOS, for instance, you can say, well, how does that perform comparatively to Stratus? Now, these are pretty close comparisons, right? But as in crypto, and since the market is ever moving and ever changing, these things tend to change. So these are some things as you go out and invest and you learn about this stuff, you'll want to dive even deeper. And that's where I really like this site, because if we actually jump into actual EOS here, you'll see you get a lot more information than you do from typical other sites, right? You're going to get an overview of the market cap, the 24-hour volume. You'll get all the overview here. Of course, you'll get a technical analysis like you do on TradingView. You'll get the amount of supply, just a lot of information, right? The algo score that you see here on the right, this is the proprietary score. So if you go to the analysis, what I do find interesting about this site is that what they've done is they've really created a system to be able to compare digital assets or crypto assets, right? And what they do is they have a scoring system where basically you'll see here, can you contact the company via Slack, Telegram, and ICQ? If you can, then you get 70 points, for instance, right? So each individual item here has a point or a weight with it, and then that will give an overall weight to that asset. So I think it's a very interesting way to do that. And I think if you're looking for a way to potentially rate overall based on all the factors that you should look at here in the crypto market, I think this is a good way to go. So I definitely like that. You also see here, as you go here, you'll get all the information as you typically would from another site, from the actual founders to how much years experience they have. It's just a lot of information that you don't have to go and gather yourself, and providing that it's accurate, right? We're assuming it's accurate, but let's say it's accurate, which I haven't found anything on here that to me hasn't been accurate, right? But assuming it's accurate, this is all great information, right? The section I like the investment section here. And this is something just outside of this site. If this is taking some of the traditional concepts from investing and then applying it to the crypto market, which the crypto market is slowly moving towards, right? And this is good information to know. If you know what the CMGR, for instance, or CAGR or CMGR on the 6 month, these are things that if you don't know what they are, you should do a little research and figure out what they are, because these numbers are good to know. They're good to look at. They're good to understand. So I like that the fact that they have these type of numbers in there. They also have the ability to go in there and to see future money predictions as well. You can see the markets. You can do that on CoinMarketCap, of course. And there's a good overview. Each one of these typically has the video. If there's a video, a link to the white paper, and a good overview of what that asset does. And another thing I didn't mention is that all over here to the right is every asset has these. So let's just say that you just want to go to the site and go right to the website. You can go to the website by clicking on here. You can go to the GitHub, to Bitcoin Talk, to Telegram, whatever they have, it's all linked right here. So once again, it's just, I think you get it. It gives you a lot of information. You don't have to search for this, okay? It also shows you a related tab, so I can see the related assets to this, which sometimes for me isn't exactly accurate, but it's at least gives you the ability to kind of start there. And then there's events, which isn't the best event website. So there's another event website that I'll cover in another video. And then resources, so you have a resources tab. Like I said, what I really like about this is that it just gives you a lot of information. They are updating the website quite a bit, but you can do some investment analysis. So for instance, I can go to this special tab. What I can do is I can sort the sites by, for instance, the actual winning months that it has. So let's say I want to see something that has the most winning months, which is NEO, right? And that's pretty interesting, actually. So this just gives you, like I said, just more information. You can also do some fundamental analysis, which fundamentals in the crypto market is, one of those things that's growing every day. As you can see here, what you can do here is, let's say that you like their proprietary score. I can sort by what is the asset that has the highest score on this website. So OMG does, Nano, I don't know why Nano does. That seems kind of weird. Verge, I don't know why Verge does. So, this isn't the best score, because to me, and I'll just be completely upfront, Nano, I think, has some challenges. Verge, I know beyond a doubt, has some challenges. And Tron, beyond a doubt, has some challenges. So Tron, Verge, and Nano are all assets in this class that I would consider have challenges. That doesn't mean you can't trade these. I trade all three of these very successfully. But as far as what I would consider a highly trusted asset in this class, I'm not sure that I would put Tron, Verge, or Nano up there in that top 10. So once again, it's like anything else, right? You get the good with the bad, but I found this website to be extremely helpful in finding just the base information about an asset in this class, and then I go in there and go a little bit deeper if I think it's something that I want to long-term hold. Well, that's all for this video. Once again, you'll find links down below to tools I use to the document on trading cryptos. Also, you can join the Discord group, ask any question about trading there as well. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.